I would like to take a time to thank my subscribers for tuning in. Those who are new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button for further info and updates.
Connection TV, the people's choice for hot topics.
As you can see, we're going to be talking about the voice of the people. Alleyne goes home. People, last night Alleyne was discharged from where he was staying. Due to the information of the news and stuff, we get to know that he was discharged, but was actually moved from the hospital to a hotel, a football hotel, and he stayed there and he was discharged last night. There was also other patients that was discharged as well. And one of them was a young lady, and she spoke and said, if it wasn't for Alleyne speaking about or putting it on Facebook, they might have still been there. She claimed that she'd been in a room for like 3 days straight and never was able to come out the room. She said that the food that they serve at the hospital is not nutritious or healthy. She said the food that they're feeding you is not even healthy for people with high blood pressure, people with diabetes. She said even when they was transferring them to the hotel, they had military outside. Then she could hear the nurses saying, all they do try to run. We had the army outside. And they took them to the hotel that they were staying. She said it had people staying in rooms with the family who had the C19 virus, amongst all different type of people. She said as well that the way they testing people, it should be more quicker, because people taking tests and they getting back the results for weeks and they inside of there. Just like what Alleyne was saying, guess what? When they discharged Alleyne, he was negative as well. So they kept a negative guy in there for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks amongst people in there that are positive. And that is crazy. I understand we gotta do certain stuff to make sure that these people, when they come out, they are 100% healthy so that they don't spread the virus. But a place like Trinidad and Tobago, or anywhere in the world, they need to have more stuff more organized. I think it was just not organized. So and I guess they wasn't ready for this epidemic. And they don't want to say that. They want to act like on the news, we prepared and we ready. And I guess that is a way of not scaring the population. We understand that, but at the same time, you gotta take sense out of nonsense. You gotta be a little smart. If you know he's negative, and you think that he may be able to spread it, you will either have to tell him, listen, you have to book yourself. They have to have different methods. Either a next place for the people that is negative, that you get to stay there for a little bit, 2 weeks, to make sure that you're fully clean. But just to have a person trapped in a hospital amongst people that is positive, that is enough to scare a person crazy. Because people and my followers, put yourself in the shoes and put yourself like you in the hospital and they tell you negative. And they ward you amongst people that is positive. Just think about that. Just think about how you would feel. You would say, listen, I'm negative. Why am I next to this man over here coughing? Boom. 2 days later, you see that man cover up with a sheet, they rolling him out. He dead. And you see a next man coughing. and then the next day you see them cover he with a sheet and take him. Sooner or later you go be like, yo, this getting closer. They might end up trying to roll me out too. So this is when true Ian Alleyne hit. He's seeing this thing and he's saying, yo, this getting close. And it go start to play a stress on you, because you go be like, you feel like you're not supposed to be there because you're negative. You're like, why am I still here amongst people that is positive? And then they got army and the nurses and them telling you, yo, we can't tell you this, we can't tell you that. Stay there. So you're not getting no type of relief of information. You just feel like you're trapped there, and after a while you're going to feel like, yo, it's suicide. They're trying to let me get this virus and dead. So we have to understand certain things. I know people may say other things, but everybody have an opinion. And I'm not saying that my opinions are right, but I think anybody in that position will be going crazy as well. There's a difference if you're positive, you go say I have no choice to be there. But if you're negative, you're going to question your reasoning or reason for being there. And this lady said the same thing. She said if he didn't speak up, because he have a voice, a platform that people will hear, followers that will listen, that will say, oh, this is what's going on. If a regular person talk, who they go talk to? They can barely even talk to their family because people can't come and see you. Who knows if they tell you can't use your cell phones? So, and even if you use your cell phone, you can only tell your family how much people in your family. So Ian Alleyne, when he speak, it reached thousands. So he have a bigger voice. This is why the lady was saying, if he didn't speak up, they might have not discharged them. They might have stayed longer. And there's a reason for discharging these other people, so that it looks like they didn't pinpoint Ian Alleyne. So they will let out others with him the same day and all. So if he tried to go and find legal matters with lawyers to sue or to get the hospital in trouble, they go say, well, look, we let go people the same time with you. We wasn't pinpointing you. Everybody, we hold back. So they cover that. You gotta understand the government is not stupid as the government look into stuff. They already know you plan to sue or do this or get lawyers involved here. We go do this to cut it off. We go hold back people with him so that he can't say he was pinpointed. So people in the comment section, let me know what you think about this, and leave a comment. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, notification.
Thanks for tuning in with Trini Connection TV. Like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button for further info and updates.